Hey guys, hope you're doing well. We got a great response from the last video I did about 7 HPDE upgrades. That's more focused on the car. This list here is 6 upgrades that you as the driver that can do. We have 2 categories. We have the free and we have the ones that cost a couple dollars or 2 or 3 or 4. So with that, we have 3 on each. So let's hop into the free list. We have our first one, heel toe downshift. I understand this only applies to those that have a stick shift. However, if you do have a stick shift, you don't have to wait till you're on the racetrack to practice your heel toe. So practice when you're just driving around town, dailying it. It's going to help you with that repetition. So when you do get on the track, you're a little bit more prepared. Let an instructor drive your car. Maybe hop in the instructor's car and see how they go around the racetrack. That way you can kind of see maybe what your car's capabilities truly could be, and you'll start to see that there is going to be a big gap, big significance. There's also going to be probably a change between how you find your way around the track versus an instructor. Instructors are going to understand a little bit more versus whether or not your car's a momentum car or not. S2000, very much a momentum car. We can't just rely on our power to get us going. We need to maintain as much speed as we possibly can. So how we navigate the track is going to be completely different than someone in a Corvette or a Mustang. Be humble. Just because you have money to spend on a car and go to the racetrack, and because you've done some little sessions through the canyons or the mountains, or you have gone really fast in your car on the freeway, does not mean that you know how to drive or squat. So be humble. You can learn from everyone. It's a great community being out at the racetrack, and we all want to help each other do better as long as we all come with the right attitude. And once you learn something, pass it along to others and help them learn, help them be successful, because really we want to keep this hobby going for all of us, and by helping each other out, it'll only make the community that much stronger. All right, so we got all the free stuff out of the way. Let's find some areas we can spend some money. Number 1, very basic to me at the very beginning. $10 Kindle version. You can get Speed Secrets by Ross Bentley, and by being able to educate yourself a little bit more ahead of time before you go to the racetrack or in between sessions, you're going to learn a lot. Ross covers a bunch of different things, from items around the car, technique around cornering, you as the driver trying to get that mindset. And it's really going to set you up for success and get you thinking more and more and more and more about that last track day that you did and the next track day that you did. And what can help supplement Speed Secrets is the next one on my list, which is recording yourself going around the racetrack. Now, I've done it pretty old school. I've done some GoPro. I've also just done my phone. I use Harry's lap timer on my phone, and that's done pretty well enough. It has Utah Motorsports Campus on there and the different track configurations, so I can go in there and I can see each lap, kind of where I'm faster, where I'm slower, what I'm doing. There are also plenty of other options out there. Third on the list for driver upgrades. This is something that I neglected for years, and it's safety. Part of the reason I neglected safety and driver is because I was looking at HONS devices, and what you needed there was you needed a harness, therefore you needed probably a roll bar, things I didn't want to do to the S2000. And now though, Simpson has an item called the Hybrid Sport, and it straps around your chest. You don't need a harness in order for the system to work, and it attaches up to your helmet. And I picked that up pretty recently, and so now for future track days that I go do, because I don't have a roll bar yet, I don't have a harness yet. Those are all things at some point I'm sure I will eventually get, but when you're just starting out, you're trying to think all these things I need to get. And the nice thing is, no matter what car you're in and what equipment they have, you can use your hybrid sport system. So highly recommend the Simpson Hybrid Sport. Hope that helped you. Again, 3 free items from letting the instructor drive, heel and toe practice while you're on the street, and just being humble, being open-minded, and realizing we're all here to just get better and help each other. And maybe a 4th item that I'll add in there is just, you're just doing a track day. You're not racing. You're not wheel-to-wheel racing. Don't be so serious out there. There's no need for you to get so close up to a car. If you find yourself bunching up on the track, pit, then get back on the track and make some space for yourself. We're all there to have fun and not crash our cars. And then 3 items that we can purchase: Speed Secrets by Ross Bentley, highly recommend. Some form of video software or video tool for what you can use your phone. So maybe that's getting a phone mount or GoPros. Just record yourself and you can watch how you progress over each time that you go do the track. And then last but not least, crucial point, safety. So the Simpson Hybrid Sport System that's going to allow you to hop into your car, someone else's car, and not worry about whether or not they have harnesses so your Hans device can work. It'll always just work for you. Thanks for watching the 6 driver upgrades plus kind of a 7. I guess I added, just being kind on the track and don't treat it like a race day. But hopefully that'll help you out and get you in a better mindset overall and give you some of these tools. I kind of listed the safety item at the end as getting that Simpson Hybrid Sport. Highly recommend picking that up as soon as you possibly can, honestly. You don't know when something's going to happen, and the best thing you can do is make yourself as safe as possible when you're on the racetrack. So if you like my list or have any questions about the list or anything to add to that list, comment below. Would love to hear your thoughts. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, please do so. Give it a like. It really helps me out, get the content out there a little bit more, and have an awesome day.